Programming at its core is the art of instructing a computer to perform specific tasks. This guide will walk you through the fundamental steps to begin your programming journey, from understanding what programming is to building your first simple projects. We'll start with the basics. What is programming? Programming is essentially the use of code to solve problems or to create applications that perform useful tasks. You write a set of instructions known as a program, which the computer then follows. Think of it as a recipe where each instruction is a step needed to achieve the final dish. When starting from scratch, you should first choose a programming language. Popular choices for beginners include Python, JavaScript, and Ruby. Python is often recommended due to its readability and simplicity, making it an ideal first language. Next, you need to set up your coding environment. This usually involves installing an integrated development environment, IDE, or a code editor such as PyCharm for Python or Visual Studio Code. Proper installation ensures you have all tools necessary to write, test, and debug your code efficiently. The journey into programming begins with variables, which are used to store data. Think of variables as boxes that hold information your program can use later. For example, you might create a variable to store a user's name or a numerical value. Understanding how to declare and use variables is fundamental to programming. Loops are another critical concept. They allow you to repeat a set of instructions multiple times without writing the code repeatedly. For example, a loop can be used to process each item in a list, or to perform a task a specific number of times. Functions are packages of code designed to perform particular tasks, which can be reused throughout your program. They help make your code modular and easier to manage. By passing parameters into functions, you can create more flexible and powerful code. Logic and problem solving are central to programming. This involves using conditions and control structures like if statements to make decisions in your code. For instance, you can write code that only executes certain actions when specific conditions are met, adding intelligence to your program. Once you grasp these concepts, start with small projects such as creating a simple calculator or a basic web page. These projects solidify your understanding and give you practical experience. As your skills grow, gradually take on more complex projects and explore advanced topics like object-oriented programming and data structures. Remember, learning programming is an iterative process. Practice regularly, troubleshoot issues, and don't hesitate to seek help from online communities or tutorials when stuck. With dedication and consistent effort, you'll find yourself developing more sophisticated programs and problem-solving like a pro.